Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider and welcome back to Jurassic World, the game. I hope you're all having a good day, because I know I am. So today we are going to be finally doing it. We are going to be getting the baguette. It's been a long time coming. I've been saying we're going to get it for like ages now, and we haven't done it, and now we're going to finally do it because I realized that we're in desperate need of some better amphibians, especially legendary ones, because I can't even use my Diplosuchus or Pastasuchus in legendary only events. Plus, in general, my amphibian lineup is just very short-handed at the moment. But here we go. We have a max Sarcastodon, which is really cool. And you might be wondering, why did I get this guy? Because I'm never going to use this. Like, why would I use this super rare Cenozoic? And it's because I'm not going to actually use the creature. It's because we're going to be using it for this collector's exchange for Parasaurolophus Gen 2, which is a beautiful dinosaur, or creature, bioluminescent creature, I guess you could say. And I'm mostly just getting it because why not? I don't really have like a real reason to get it. I saw I didn't really need any super hard to get aquatic creatures. I didn't really have to hatch much. I do have to unfortunately lose my Sarcosuchus and some other like good legendaries, but I do feel like I have like a lot of copies of them. Like I have 7 Sarcos, I have 16 Scappies. So, like, if we want to hatch these guys, we can. And, of course, Aerotitan is also available for unlock, which is really cool because, you know, it's not a tournament creature. It's just a creature that was... I believe it's one of the few original creatures that was, like, you know, one of non-tournament, obviously. Jurassic creatures, maybe the only... Yeah, it's the only one that was never released in the Amber Market or DNA. Maybe originally cost DNA if you played pre-2019. But otherwise, yeah, this was the only way, or this is now the only way to unlock it, which is really exciting. So I will definitely be doing that, even though it doesn't have a hybrid or anything as of now. But it's still definitely not a bad idea to go ahead and get that guy unlocked just so we can have him. And, you know, he seems to be in a lot of these collector's exchanges, including that one. So, yeah. I was going to hatch another Sarco before we did this, but because I'm on camera and I won't be recording again until, like, Saturday probably, we'll go ahead and do this and just get Parasaurolophus Gen 2. Again, we have Chromospinus, so we don't need this guy, but it'll be nice to have, and we at least get to fill out the, you know, another creature on the docket, you could say. Even if we don't plan on buying any more in the future, you know, it's kind of nice to have. So we won't be doing every collector's exchange ever. That was a good deal. But it's not a bad idea, and I mean, again, over time, it probably does start to stack up, and then we realize that we're losing a lot of legendary creatures, but at least it's not like back in the day where you used to, like, have to sacrifice entire tournament creatures, which actually was very expensive. This, in comparison, you know, if you have a lot of creatures left over, or if it's a DNA creature, you only are spending about, like, 20,000 to 30,000-ish DNA, maybe a little bit of amber, if you really have to. So it's not too much, there's a phrase for this, not too much, something skin, not too much blank off my skin. I don't know, I don't remember. I don't remember all these white people idioms, but, you know, I'm sure somebody out there knows exactly what I'm saying, and for the rest of you, I look crazy, but don't I always? So yeah, let's get this baguette today, because, or Bagehesaurus is his real name, in case you have no clue what I'm talking about. Kind of an inside joke in the Jurassic World game community that I believe was coined by Planet, but I'm not too sure. Maybe. I really have no clue. So, where the heck is the creatures that we need for this? We need Bagherpeton, or bagpipes. So we need to fuse this guy. So we're going to be getting a maxed bagpipes. And I don't mind sacrificing this guy because I never use the level 30s. I probably won't use the level 40s that much. Bucks-wise, I don't think this will be too expensive since we have all the creatures, obviously. Unfortunately, we haven't fused any of the Adaphosauruses yet, so that's kind of concerning. But I've also been, like, I've been bulking Bucks for a little bit now, so I'm not gonna, like, stress about it too much just because we have the Bucks to spend, as long as we don't go, like, sub 50,000, which I find that really unlikely. I don't think there's any way we do, but we'll see. Food is what I'm more worried about. We're not gonna run out, but we're definitely gonna, oh, obviously we're not ready. So there we go. Max baguette, or bagpipes, 2,825 health, 883 attack. It's a decent creature. We don't have any tournament, we basically have no tournament level 40s anymore because, you know, we fuse them all to make hybrids if we ever do get them. So, that's just kind of how it is with these creatures. Even like people like Beaver, I feel like they don't have like tons of these just lying around because, as soon as you get it, you fuse it. In fact, this may be our only one. We have the Ornithochirus, but that's because it doesn't have a hybrid. So yeah, we don't have many of these at all, but that's fine. It's also going to become a hybrid. Because again, why else would you max the tournament creature? It's probably one of the least cost-effective things to do if you just want a good creature, unless it's like one of the upper end really good ones. And even then, you might as well just get a hybrid. That's probably going to be better. But, there are reasons to do it. It's just not always the most practical IMO. Where did I put this guy? Oh, yeah, also I got Sucopterus, which is my least favorite creature in the entire game, actually. I hate this thing. It's ugly, first of all. It's absolutely hideous. Which I know Mango Taurus loves the design. Nothing off you, Mango. I love you, bud, but, like, I hate this thing. And it's got a big neck for some reason that annoys me. It doesn't look cool at all. And then on top of that, it's terrible. It has horrible stats. I'm pretty sure this thing is worse than a level 40 legendary at level 20. Like, how do you even manage that? That's like really, yeah, look at that. Terrible stats, horrible stats. It's like you have to get it to, you basically have to max it to make it worth it. And at that point, you're already spending like almost like 200,000 DNA on this thing, on a stupid bird that's not good. It's awful. It's terrible. Terrible creature. Will not be maxing that guy anytime soon or even unlocking it, I'm going to be honest. Do we ever get Troodon unlocked? I'm actually very curious about that, because if we didn't, then that is still a creature that I would like to unlock. I can't tell. I think I'm going to have to do this, because I remember Megalosaurus was like the last creature on my big wish list of like classic creatures I wanted. But if we don't have Troodon, then that would also be on that list. And it looks like we don't have Troodon unlocked. Or do we? Oh, it would be at the front, wouldn't it? No. Huh, I guess we don't have Troodon unlocked. Troodon. We do have Troodon unlocked. Oh, okay. And obviously now we have Megalosaurus unlocked. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so we got a lot of these Crassic creatures. And those are the ones that I really care about, especially because those are the ones that are going to have some of the best hybrids, some of the best tournament or ultra hybrids as we call them, or the ones that came out many years ago, just because back then the balancing made more sense, they were more cost effective. Yeah, like I'm scrolling through here and I don't notice a lot of like super classic creatures that are locked. Yep, not a single one, at least from carnivores. Let's see. Maybe there's a few other ones. Herbivores, did we ever get Erlichosaurus? Because that would be one of them. But I think we did get that, even though we got the hybrid Erliphosaurus from tournament. I mean, like Draco Rex, maybe that counts, but I feel like that was 2019. I wouldn't say that's necessarily OG. Same thing with Triceratops too. There's got to be at least a few, but it looks like none of these I would consider, like, none of these I don't think came out in 2016 or 2017 or anything like that. Tapuxiara, I would say that's a semi-classic creature. I think that came out like 2018. And then, where's Darwinopterus? So I know for sure I don't have that thing unlocked. Do I? I was about to say, because that's this month's Clash of Titans. That I thought we were going to unlock for the first time. But do we have Darwinopterus already? There's no way. Wait, you know what? I think we do. I think there was a tournament for a while back. Ah, there was. Okay, that's definitely a classic tournament creature. And then amphibians, there's no way. Because I know I don't have, like, Uryops. And that's definitely classic, right? Uryops, yeah. Uryops definitely didn't have that. That's about it, though. Oh, my God. Okay, well, we have a lot more of the ones I really care about, because there's a bunch of herbivores. There's so many herbivores in this game. Tournament herbivores specifically that I don't care about. Like, I will never care if I don't get Fuchiosaurus or... I mean, getting one of them, yeah, would be nice, but unlocking, like, it's never going to get a hybrid, probably. I mean, even if it does, it's like, I'll get it then, I'll worry about it then. There's no point in stressing about it now. Anyways, I'm getting very, very off topic. Where is the Edaphosaurus that we speak of that we need? This guy. Heck yeah, we have all of them. We've had them for a while. We could have done this a while ago, but again, I was kind of on a big break, and I was just kind of playing the game, hatching stuff to hatch, so that when we came back, we could reap the rewards, and by reap the rewards, I mean watch my bucks go down the drain, but it's okay, because it's for a worthy cause. We're making a YouTube video and all that, the best video on all of YouTube at that, So it's gonna be totally worth it in the end. Maybe, probably not. Yeah, it sucks that we have to kind of fly through these creatures and we don't actually get to use them. We probably could have done that or I could have probably done that a little bit better, but I personally don't care. I don't know if you guys care. You probably don't care that much, but for me, it's just like, again, like getting a max turn creature. Like, sometimes they have cool designs, but these two in particular, I don't really care for that much. They're just kind of meh. And I'd much rather have the much stronger amphibian hybrid, because while it is very expensive, like, Baguette is incredibly expensive. It's really good. I mean, not quite on the best ratio in terms of stats to whatever stats it costs, but it's much better than the freaking weird dolphin lizard thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Ophthalmosaurus or whatever that thing's called. Yeah, that thing's weird. Never been investing in that, so this is much better compared to that. And even Gorgosuchus, like, while Gorgosuchus is really good, it is obviously a lot less expensive, and it's not quite as good, but honestly, it gets very close. But I think having this will be very helpful in the long run, though, because I think Gorgon is just not at the range where he can really do enough attack. At least at level 10, I would probably need to start getting some level 20s for him to really lock in and be the best version of itself. And I think evolving creatures with tons of attack makes just way more sense. So that's kind of like historically what I've done is, you know, creatures with more attack, I'm usually going to be faster to evolve those than creatures with lots of health, because that just makes more sense. You know, the jump in attack is going to be a lot more significant, I think, than the jump in health is going to be from evolution to evolution. Like, this guy is a health tank, and yeah, from level 10 to, you know, level 20, there was a decent jump, I would say. But I wouldn't say it's like as big as, you know, a glass cannon would have, just because that's kind of the way that it works. Because, you know, 5 attack is going, like, an increase of 5 attack is way more significant than an increase in 5 health, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know if any of that really made sense, but if it did, then you have a very high IQ, or you're just, you know, on the same wavelength as me, which is, I don't know what it is. I'm stupid. That's what I'm trying to get at, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm having a good time not knowing what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys are having a good time watching me not knowing what I'm doing. Alright, let's do this. My headphones keep falling out of my ears, and I feel like it's messing up the audio, but hopefully not. I do like this guy's colors, though. They're not what I expected. Like, this is not at all the colors you would expect from, like, a literal, like, what is this? Oh my god, I can't even name the century. Like, when was Dimetrodon around? Like, I know it's like the Permian era. I don't know when that was. It was like one mass extinction before the dinosaurs, I guess you could say. Yeah, but I would not imagine them to be having this kind of skin color, because this looks like it gives rainforest vibes, and obviously they probably lived on, like, in very hot climates, just because of the sail and everything. Ooh, okay, now it kind of has like the chin of the, you know, like the frogs that, like, have, or not the frogs, they, like, the iguanas that have, like, the big, like, underside that, like, when they breathe, it kind of, does that make any sense? You've seen it before, you just probably are not connecting it to what I'm saying, because I cannot talk for the life of me. But here we go. Jesus Christ, our food is down the drain. 1 million per pop. Woo! And that's 4,000 health on a tournament creature, which is crazy. No attack whatsoever, but I mean, this is much better than something like Bagehesaurus Gen 2, which has like 3,000 health, I'm pretty sure, and like 400, 500 attack. This sucks. This is much better. Not super usable, but like still pretty decent. Oh, we did a mission. Awesome. All right. You guys think we did the spend 400,000 food mission? Oh, just maybe. Oh, God, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Whew, that's so much food I've been saving up just in there. Now it's all gone. But at least it went to something useful. So, oh, let's collect these evil facts, because I'm not going back to do that. Edaphosaurus has a distinct sail on its back, giving it larger, more intimidating look to predators. I'd imagine so. The name Edaphosaurus means pavement lizard, a reference to the arrangement of the teeth in its mouth. The Edaphosaurus has a surprisingly small head, especially when compared to its body, though it compensates with a strong, robust jaw. The teeth of the Bagehesaurus resemble small pegs, capable of grinding plants into a paste before being swallowed. That sounds disgusting, but cool. Well, we got some good food and some bucks back from that, so that's not bad. Yeah, the buck spending wasn't bad at all, just for this. It might be bad because I have an idea, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go through with it, but I do have an idea that's probably really dumb, but I'm going to do it anyways, and you'll see what it is in a minute. But first, let's get the Evo facts from... oh, we already got it from Bagpipes. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, perfect. All right, this looks awesome. I like this guy. I like both of these guys. They exceeded my expectations. But are you guys ready to get one of the better amphibians in this game, of the very few that exist, unfortunately? Yes, we are. We're going to be doing it right now. 80 bucks. Don't care. Oh, this thing is going to be so tough. It's going to look exactly like a baguette. It's going to be perfect. Let's see the magnum opus that is Baguette. Oh, there it is. What a creature. Do we want to put it over there? No, because it's a hybrid. That's not our hybrid section. This is our hybrid section, temporarily. Not really. All right, there we go. Baguette. Wow. You look exactly like a baguette. Every time I imagine a baguette, this is what I see in my head. Wow. Oh my god. Oh wait, food only costs 26,000 per pop? I guess it just resets back to like the legendary creature norm. That seems very inexpensive though. Very nice. Alrighty, look at that attack. Look at that ratio, first of all. Like, come on, look at that. That's beautiful. It's like, what is that? Like a 4-3? Yeah, like a 4-3, I would say. Pretty great. Alright, let's get it up a few pops. Oh, that's a tiny feeder for like such a big freaking crocodile fish. Not really, but, you know, that's what I'm going to call it. So that's awesome. Okay, this thing scares me, actually. It looks very intimidating compared to the other versions. So let's get this guy to level 10, where he's already got more than 1,000 attack, which is really, really nice. I'm interested to see how this compares to Bagehesaurus' ratio. Obviously, Bagehesaurus is going to be much better. It's one of the best creatures on our team, but, like, that's more of like a 3-20. How do you even say that? 3 to. Oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot bigger of a ratio, I would say, between health and attack. That thing is very attack sided. And then you're gonna be right about there. Yeah, right about where I expected you to be. Just you're decently above some of these like other level 10s. Like you got almost double the attack of Gorgon, and then about like you're only missing about 700 attack. It's really not all that bad. But then you're also still a little, a little below some of the better level 10s, like Armamata and Dracoceratops. But that's okay. You're not doing too bad overall on the amphibian roster. You're quite good actually, because you do have a lot more attack than Diploseuchus, not as much. So I do think that this guy will probably be at his best just because he doesn't have the attack or not nearly the health of Osteoposaurus. I do think this guy will be a lot more useful if we get into level 20, even if it means we lose a little bit of quantity. Because, if we want quantity, we have those Diploseuchuses right there. And what I need is some quality. I need a hard-hitting amphibian that's usable. That's what I need right now. And if it means we have to sacrifice, a little bit of quantity, it's fine. We do get amphibian-only events very often. And I'd rather just I'd rather do this strat where we just stick in a, random flock. I guess there's only one. And then do this. Like, I prefer that over having, like, a team of this, which is why I think quality is going to be the strat here. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend so much TNA. Yeah, we're going to go and speed that up. 38, no skin on my teeth. No skin on my teeth. That's what it is. There we go. That came full circle. So I don't care about that. We're going to put it in the first slot, which I know sounds insane. But trust me, that's not where you go. And we have another Osteoposaur. That's cool. We should probably attach that. So this is going to be, wow, this is going to be fun, isn't it? 82,000. 82,000 DNA. I think that might be the most expensive single thing that we're going to buy. I mean, we bought a Chromospinus, but I think that's only in the 70s. This thing is actually absurdly expensive, but we're going to do it anyways. I mean, we're going to do it either way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to watch a bunch of ads until we can get down to, I think it goes down to 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. And that's around like 500 or 600 bucks, maybe less even. So that's not that bad. So I'm going to do it If it's a lot less than that, then I'll be disappointed, but oh well, I'll get over it. So let's get ad watching, but not you guys, because that would be boring. But me, I will be getting ad watching. So I will see you in approximately 3 seconds.